again, this video is to account for the hole needing to be, this hole here needing to be slightly bigger than the piece that's fitting into it. And again, the size that I found that seems to be just right, because I've played around with different sizes. Like I played with decimal 0.1 bigger, decimal 0.15, decimal 0.2, decimal 0.25. I played with different sizes, and to me the best fit is the decimal 0.15, meaning the hole width has to be decimal 0.15 wider, the hole length has to be decimal 0.15 longer. Okay, so how can we do that? Well, I'm going to go back into my sketch that I created for this side here, because that's where I created the hole. So I'm going to go back to my first sketch, and I'm going to edit it, right click, edit sketch. Here's the hole there. Okay, so it's a fairly straightforward fix. Here's what we're going to do, is you're going to select, click, hold shift, and select the entire shape. So I'm holding shift and selecting the entire shape, all sides of the entire shape. Okay, so it's all selected. Okay, and I'm going to click on offset. Okay, now be careful here. So I clicked on offset up here. I'm going to drag this out. Like, see how I can make this hole bigger? Now, remember, I told you that it's decimal 0.15 all the way across. But this offset is only from, let's say, from here to here. And then there's also that. So I don't want to make this offset decimal 0.15. What do I actually want to make the offset? Because it has to be overall decimal 0.15, not just on one side decimal 0.15. Because otherwise it'll be decimal 0.15 plus another decimal 0.15, and you're at decimal 0.3. Decimal 0.15 divided by 2. And you can actually put that on, like if I go like this, if I drag out and I go decimal 0.15, I could put /2, and it should understand it, okay, that it ends up being decimal 0.075, and I know it's hard to see there, but it did offset. Look, you see it? So it created a bigger shape for me. So now what do? I need to redo my extrusion. I need to edit my extrusion, because now, right now, if I go into my extrusion, it's for the original hole. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go finish sketch. Okay, let's go back to my 3D orthographic view here. And I'm going to edit this extrusion. Right click, edit feature. And now I'm going to zoom in so you can get a good look at this. I'm going to zoom into that hole there. And we're going to see that. Actually, let's go to the front view. Do you see how right now my extrusion is for the inside hole? So basically I want to deselect, press X to deselect my selection. And now I'm just going to select this outside here. Boom. And now you can see I've selected now I've accounted for the larger hole. And seems like I'm good to go. I can press OK. All right. So now if I zoom in really close, I should see my hole is slightly bigger. It's going to be slight, but it'll be bigger. There, you can see that gap. Do you see that? So it's kind of an easy fix. All right. It's not too complicated. And like I said, you do not have to do it for slots like this. I find that it fits fine for a slot. It's only when there's a hole and a tab is fitting into the hole, because of the 4 sides, it just gets really tight. And I like to open it up by that much. Okay, does that make sense? All right, I'll stop the video there. Let's hope the voice actually recorded.